What's going on, YouTube world? This is the boy with the Pampers and Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. Okay, Paradise. The Paradise shirts will be real soon. Paradise. Okay, so today I have some wrestling news to present today. Well, to talk about today, wrestling action figures. Today I'm going to be talking about a few of my AEW figures that I came across here at Walmart recently, and I'm excited. Three of them I didn't actually expect to actually. I got a bad hair day, folks. So, gang, I'm sorry. So I didn't expect to get these three because they're so rare, and I already know as time goes on, it's gonna put me in mind of one of them older Triple H and Batista and Melina figures back in the day, where now they're like $500, $300 to $500. You gotta pay $100 for them. So I ain't gotta worry about that. Yeah. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about AEW's MJF. I need to move this ball off my table because I already don't want to make it fall, but it's all right. I like that LED light. MJF looks good, don't he? And there's the barcode as well. And then next we're going to be talking about Mr. CM Punk. I've always liked CM Punk since his WWE days. I think he has charisma. He reminds me of the Keanu Reeves of wrestling. Honestly, I know it sounds cliche, weird, but no, it's the truth because I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. So we're going to be talking about him. He's a very rare one to come across as well. And then this one right here, she's a rare one as well too, Miss Jade Cargill. I was shocked to even come across her at Walmart. Like, it was only one left. And I went to every Walmart in my hometown to look for another one. So, because, you know, I'm that collector that likes to have 3 action figures of the same. One for my wall, one for display, and then maybe one just to have a box. Because maybe in 10 years, somebody want to pay a good penny for it. But definitely, Jade Cargill. This is her first figure in line. And then next, this is a Chris Jericho figure, the Corazon Deleon. In the comments in the future, just tell me what that means. I really don't know. But it looks like a younger version of Chris Jericho, possibly. And he comes from the Luminaries collection, which is different from the others, Unmatched and Unraveled series, where all the other figures have came from. And then last but not least, we're going to be talking about Mr. Adam Page, Hangman Adam Page. And he comes from the Unmatched series as well. And I'm super excited to talk about everybody. I really am. Like, I'm not really a big AEW fan. I will glance at it at times. But I think AEW wrestling has a long ways of WCW to go before they get on WWE's level. They are bringing in some new wave heat. You know, they just signed Saraya. I think they maybe possibly lost CM Punk. I don't know, but you know, hopefully, I want to see everybody. I'm optimistic. I want to see everybody grow in their craft and their company. So let me turn this fan around a little bit. A little hot. Okay. Hey, Eileen, how you doing? Eileen is over here like, I'm just tired of being left out. If you don't know, I am Eileen. I see the lights. I see the light, and I see you. Eileen's a trip. I love Eileen. But introducing Eileen, everybody. I've introduced her before, but Eileen, you got to sit back down with that blue dress. It don't matter, you want nothing, but treat me like a red dog. Okay. So back to the task. Mr. MJF. I don't really know too much about him. I saw 2 of his matches on YouTube. Like I said, I don't watch wrestling live on TV anymore. Who pays for cable? I'm a YouTuber. Well, you know, I like YouTube as well. So, I do listen to a lot of the wrestling blogs, and they always have something kind of salty to say about this guy. And he seems like he may be the future of wrestling. Who knows? But definitely we're going to open up his figure and see what the future may hold for this action figure. And I'm not really a big AEW fan of their action figures as well. They look good, but I just feel like it's kind of like pull apart mechanics. You can just create your own monster, put a torso, put a chest on somebody, create your own figure. I don't know. I digress. So, it seems like this guy is probably the top of the food chain at AEW, one of the people that's the top of the food chain. And rumors swirling around that allegedly he's supposed to be playing as the Joker or something. I don't know. Don't quote me. That's what I heard on one of the blogs. But I usually take the wrestling blogs with a grain of salt. You know, if I didn't hear the person say in an interview, then it's not true. So, as you know, I'm the guru of my black trash bag. Okay. So Mr. MJF does come with a Bearberry, I hope I pronounced it right by accent. A Bearberry, what you call them? Scarves. And he actually looks good. I'm actually pleased with this figure. This figure actually looks, let me scoop my desk up a little bit because I don't want to be so far from my camera. Okay. So he really does look good. Young guy, future of the company. He looks a little, let me read the back because I don't really know too much again about this guy. I think I done ripped it up to where I can't see. Yeah, that's what I get. Oh well, better luck next time. In my Lord C. singing voice. Okay, so he moves around pretty well, and I like his gear. He looks a little short, but nothing wrong with that. Like shorter than 6 foot or something. But I could be wrong. That's why. Let me better yet, since I ripped that package up, it would have showed me all of that. MJF Wrestler. Maxwell Jacob Fryman. He is 216 pounds, 5'11". See, I was right. And he's 26 years old from New York. He does look like one of them boys that don't play. And let's see. He's 5'11", so I was correct. He's shorter than 6 foot. I always look at the actual action figure and be like, that action figure could possibly be a little shorter. And it don't really say too much about him, what titles he holds or held, and I know he took I was told on the blogs that he took a hiatus, maybe working on his craft. Because these wrestlers, it's just like stocks and bonds. If you want to get into some other things, because if this shortfalls, then you want to definitely swing onto this next tree and get your apples and your bananas and oranges all fresh. So he does look good. I can't say I've seen another figure like him because AEW is really fresh off the market with their wrestling network and wrestling show production. But I really do like this figure. I really do. The face sculpt is pretty much on point like he is in reality from what I'm looking at. They got him a beard though on the actual action figure. But one thing I can say is that AEW is getting better with their craft. I guess they are listening to consumers who buy their products. Because I feel like if I'm going to pay $23 for your product, I want something efficient. I know the feet you can't really do too much about because it has to be something like that where you can move the wrestler, and if you want to use the wrestler ring, somebody can always jump off the top rope and clothesline somebody. Oops, I done dropped this man's microphone. I wasn't even trying to do all that. But excuse me, gang. But with this figure, I do recommend him. He looks good. He looks good. I give this man a 10 out of 10. He looks very perfect, very well scoped, very well detailed. I do wish that AEW don't have it to where they won't let this come off. But again, the figure does look good. So we're going to move on. And I'll get that microphone later. I'm going to put Mr. MJF right here. Oh, by the way, he does come with two type of hands He got a fist with a ring. Looks like a wise guy, don't he? He got another hand where he got it wrapped. So he does come with 2 sets of hands, which is a plus in my eyes. So moving on. Mr. Primetime himself, not Rob Van Dam, who I like Rob Van Dam, by the way. I grew up on that era. Mr. CM Punk. And again, CM Punk, I don't know, he just got that charisma about him that, you know, just, you'd be like, wow. And he's married to the lovely AJ Lee. I love AJ Lee. I've always loved her. And let's see, CM Punk. It looks like he's 6'1". He's a Libra. No, he's a Scorpio. He's a water sign, an early Scorpio. And he's been married to AJ Lee since 2014. They have a beautiful relationship. His real name is Philip Jack Brooks, but I know y'all not really caring about all that. Just when we get to the nitty gritty, open it up. And let's see. I don't know. I just feel like he's the last of a dying breed. Like, there's him and AJ Styles. I really do like AJ Styles, and I feel like they're kind of like the last of their generation, because all these young guys come in and wrestling, and the value of a dollar or cryptocurrency that's coming soon has really like shifted to where the old school guys and girls, they were making a certain amount of money in one era, but now it's like these new guys coming in making way more. And you know, you got to think like the older generation is like, well, I didn't make that much back then, but hey, it's life. It's life in the living. Okay. So I must say the CM Punk figure looks really great. Last time I had a PNC. What did I do with that, man? Did I drop his? Oh, well. Not a day that goes by that I'm not that clumsy in life. Oh, here we go. Got my Eon Flux feet. Hands, feet. I know I had a CM Punk figure when I had, I think it was when Mattel first started taking over from Jakks Pacific, making their WWE action figures. So I remember back then I had probably about 3 CM Punk figures. At least 3 that I can remember. But I know this figure right here, or a lot of people has been wanting this figure because we don't know if CM Punk's days is numbered in AEW with the brawl that happened, I guess, a month ago with him and a couple other wrestlers. But this figure looks daggone good. I'm not going to say the 4-letter slight cuss word, but he looks real good. He comes with a microphone. He comes with a AEW hoodie. And this hoodie is phenomenal. His tattoos even look great too, as well too. Oh my God, phenomenal. I had purchased 3 of these CM Punks. That's how much of I'm a dedicated fan of his craft over the years. Yeah, he looks daggone good. But well, let me take it all the way off, just to show everybody what they're going to get into if they come across this figure. I really do highly recommend people to get this figure because you don't know what you're missing out on. And he's double jointed. Arms look good. He looks like he's in size. CM Punk is 6'1", so he's a nice height guy. And he's that man that wrestlers always had controversy going on. And you'd be like, wow, kind of like Macho Man in the late 80s. Always had something going on, controversy. Kept it going, kept the adrenaline rushing. With everybody wanted to know what was new. What was new? So definitely, I don't know. He looks daggone good compared to him and MJF. MJF is a little shorter, just a little shorter, but I think AEW is getting better with their sculpting. I will say that. I love the boots. I love the knee. How can I say, the knee sweats or the knee bands, whatever they're called? I can't remember. I haven't really remembered stuff that was in wrestling, the gear, knee pads, and Definitely, you can get it at Walmart for $21.99 to $21.19 plus tax, about $23. And if they still got it, because I know it's very rare to find him with this hoodie, so I would recommend this to anybody. He gets a 10 out of 10 for me. He's gonna sit over here, and then he comes with two hands as well. But again, I like my wrestlers. It's fair that they have a fist and a hand that they can hold a weapon on. So I really appreciate that they really. This figure is beautiful. One more time, look at him. He looks good. Next, we have the lovely Miss Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill. I didn't mean to mispronounce her name. I actually like Jade. Not gonna say too much bad stuff about her. I remember Jazz said this about the late Joni Laura on an interview. She said she liked Joni Laura, she liked Chyna, but she don't feel like Chyna can wrestle. And Jade's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. I think that her wrestling ability is just okay for me. It's not the greatest, but I'm not shading her because I really like her. I want to see more from Jade Cargill. Maybe that's why they brought Saraya in there, so Saraya can give these girls a little good old, it's my time. Jade Cargill, she came right up. But one thing what made me even like Jade even more, she loves that Comic-Con anime and cosplay and all of that, and I like her. She's 30 years old. She's 5'10". She's a pretty tall female, and very beautiful. I will not take that from her at all. So with that being said, she debuted last year, March the 3rd, 2021, and she's been the Women AEW champion for a pretty good minute. So, but enough about her personal. I think everybody knows that. The reason why I said I didn't try to shade her wrestling ability, I just feel like that AEW sometimes lose their way when it comes to an actual good a good personality. A very good personality. Oh, she's a Gemini. Okay. She's my polar opposite. So, I just don't want them to lose their direction and, trying to rush something when something may not be ready, meaning the wrestling ability. I want to see Jay's wrestling ability, like, to the max. Like Melina's and how Candice Michelle, her last days was in WWE. Candice Michelle's wrestling got way better in the last 6 months of her career in WWE, and Trish Stratus' wrestling got better too. But neither here, neither there, just my opinion. Okay. So let's see about Miss. Oh, well, they have Miss J. Cargill strapped down like the man, but hey, I'm glad. So, Jade looks good. This figure looks good, but here's my thing. Here's my problem. They could have moved her hair piece a little bit up a little bit. Just a little bit up. Let's not do Rihanna, and I love Rihanna. Rihanna don't look like it no more, but at one point in time, Rihanna, some of her lace fronts used to be pushed to the back. But Jade is a beautiful figure. I wanted them to do a little bit more. At least have a better. Her facial expression is it's golden, but I would have liked to see just a not a smile, but something like the smirk, because I know she plays a heel character. The frame guitar looks really good. Now, like I said before, with the women of AEW, they make their action figures more sexier than the WWE characters. The WWE female characters, because I know Jax used to have the women, same body structure, big knockers, and I don't know. And then Mattel kind of toned it down, I guess, because they went PG or something like that. But AEW is like, well, you know what? Let's bring sexy back. But this figure does look good. I would have loved for her to come with a microphone or a title belt, but she does come with an actual. Can I flatten her feet? Hold on real quick. She comes with 2 fists. And actually, I would love for her to have a fist on this hand right here, because she will knock somebody out. But now she is the second African American female AEW figure, because first was Brandy Rose, but the prices I see online for Brandy Rose is ridiculous. But I'm not going to get into any shenanigans. This figure does look good. I will take off a little points for the actual hair scope. Should have been pushed up a little bit. So I give this figure a 9.8 out of a 10. That's why I'm going to give it that. But other than that, she looks really good. Definitely looks good. Okay. So moving on. We have brother Chris Jericho. Now, I've always been a big fan of Chris Jericho since WCW. I never will stop being a fan. I've always felt like Chris Jericho had that fire in him. Like nobody has ever. He came right up. I only put Chris in. And he's another Scorpio as well. Okay. So, definitely, he looks really good. Now, I got an older Jericho figure, Mattel figure from WWE. Well, I guess y'all should have known it was Mattel because but it was with WWE. And it looks really good when he has short hair. And Jericho, one thing I like about him, his looks have been versatile all the time. He's never been shy of changing it up. He might pick up a little weight here and there, but who doesn't pick up a little weight? He owns it. That's what I love about Chris Jericho. I'm thinking this is probably a more younger version of him. And I don't know if he's on good terms with WWE. I don't think he ever said anything bad about them in the blogs, but he doesn't really. He's very vocal about WWE, but I don't think he really cares to ever go back. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. So everybody has their reason for everything. Can't agree to disagree. So I love the jacket right here. It kind of reminds me of his WCW days, because he kind of dressed like that a little bit early in his career, and then he got rid of the short tights and, went to the long tight, legging. Men don't wear leggings, but you know what I mean, the pants. And this figure actually looks really good. It's well sculpted. The hair is, heck, the hair looks even better than some of the women figures on AEW. That's how, they went far out as in, and, just making this character really presentable for the consumer. And, I just wish Chris Jericho would have came with a title belt. I think all his figures should have came with a title belt. I do have a figure over here where he did a little, I talked about that earlier in a video I did earlier, last month when I first got on YouTube. And that figure looks good. The jacket looks good as well, too. But this really it's very phenomenal. And definitely, like I said before, you can go to Walmart and get it for $21.19 or $99, I can't remember. And, I would recommend this figure for anybody. I just wish it came with a title belt. He gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not gonna take off points for accessories. Again, just the body and the hair. So, last but not least, we have Mr. Hangman himself, Adam Page. Really don't know too much about this guy, but he's probably a new. I'm assuming he's a new generation. Adam, he came right up. Well, he's 31. He's 31 years old. Mr. Leo himself, and Adam Page. So he's kind of sort of a new generational wrestler, and he's average height, of male height, 6 foot. So that's fair enough right there. Let's see. Okay. Be my still now. I'm gonna love you. All right. So, oh man, I'm doing a little bit too much. I didn't think all that was gonna fall out. Mr. Adam Page does come with he comes with two hands. He comes with a beer pitcher, and I'll show that in a minute. I did something with his actual fist. I'm for sure I'll find it eventually. Oh God. Clumsy Al. But you'll get it together one day. Okay. So Mr. Page does have a strap, maybe because he had his belt. Looks like he has a world title belt for AEW. Again, Chris Jericho could have came with one. And Jay Cargill could have came with a women's title. Okay. So Adam Page, he does look good. This guy looks really good. He stands 6 foot even. His real name is Stevie Waltz. I hope I pronounced it right. He did come with 2 hand accessories. One I've just dropped on the floor somewhere, so he got that pointy finger. And real quick, before I stand up and let y'all look at him one more time, he does come with a beer glass and a pitcher. Now that's neat. Now that's very neat. I hope y'all can see the glass. I'll put it right here, so hopefully y'all can see it through there. See the glass in the middle of the picture? I know, hopefully my light's not really bothering anybody. Okay. So this is the AEW World Championship belt that he comes with. He's got a long button down and his blue jeans and his, and they ain't cowboy boots, like they're just regular shoes. Dress shoes. And he's smiling. He reminds me of a young Diamond Dallas Page. That's who he reminds me of. And I used to be a big fan of Diamond Dallas Page in my heyday of watching wrestling growing up. The hair sculpt looks phenomenal. The beard was definitely... The x-ray scans on these figures have been really phenomenal lately. And definitely... I like this figure. I really do. This figure definitely gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't know too much about this guy. Maybe I need to watch some of his matches on YouTube, probably, most likely. But they have a whole lot of him in Walmart, so I don't know if a lot of people like him or dislike him. I don't know. Don't know if he's a heel. Don't know if he's a... I don't know if he's a babyface. Who knows? So, definitely... the sculpt knife, the double joints, they're bendable. And the arms, all of that looks great. So I'll give him a 10 out of 10, and he is $21.19 at Walmart. I have nothing else to say about him. I just have to do my research. All right, gang. Thank you for tuning in today. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please. I'm trying to get likes. I'm trying to get subscriptions. I hope to reach 1,000 subscribers by the first of the year. If not, I still feel at my best in my ability, in my high vibration. And I thank y'all for tuning in to the boy with the Pampers and Toys here on YouTube. Al is signing off. Everyone have a great day.